In Chapter 13 of The Lean Startup, Eric Ries starts off by talking about the theory of scientific management, which is what transformed the modern workplace into a place where work is driven by systems and where work is broken down by tasks. So scientific management was what changed the modern workplace into a far more efficient place and was really what enabled a lot of the functional efficiency improvements in the last 100 years. But what also happened was a loss of perspective. There became a shift towards functional efficiency, towards doing work quickly and in the most efficient way possible, instead of thinking about really whether that work should have been done in the first place. And that's what Eric Ries argues for with the Lean Startup, that it is a method for deciding on whether the work you're about to do is actually work that should be done. So thinking about it from a product development perspective, instead of building the whole product, for instance, in the most efficient and quickest way possible, why not instead run product experiments where you iterate and you build the product very slowly, but along the way you listen to user feedback so then you know if what you're building is actually what people want. That's just really one example of the Lean Startup, and that kind of work would be driven by what's called validated learning, where you build something and then you try to measure the feedback that you get. Build, measure, learn. So for Eric Ries, what has happened in the modern workplace is that there have been a lot of changes that have resulted in a lot of work being done, but then that work not really being effective or useful at all. And he talks about failed launches, about failed companies, about just ill-conceived work that never really had to be done in the first place. And that is the danger right now of modern work. Work that helps us learn what we currently don't know is what drives innovation. And that's what Eric Ries talks about with the Lean Startup. Eric Ries claims the Lean Startup as a method for driving innovative work, especially if the goal of a company is to drive innovation. So to remedy this situation, Eric Ries argues for a change in our mindset, for a change in how we view work. If innovation is the goal of the modern company, then the focus should be on doing the right work, not doing as much work as quickly as possible. Innovation is validated learning. Innovation is learning that which we currently don't know. That is the point of the Lean Startup, to help supervise this whole process of learning. So that's it for the Lean Startup. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.